My name is Ruth Njihia from Girl Child Counseling Women Group. I'm the chair lady of the organization. Greetings to you all. I'm here to share with you shortly who Girl Child Counseling Women Group is and our relationship with Egmont, and also how we have been working with our community on the fight against HIV/AIDS. Girl Child Counseling Women Group is a community-based organization. Girl Child Counseling Women Group was started in the year 2002, and we started it being 12 members. To date, our numbers has increased to 53. We started working with the Egmont Trust in the year 2015, and we are very thankful to Egmont because through their support, we have been able to reach to the most vulnerable members of our community on the fight against HIV/AIDS, and the impact is so positive. Our organization is based in Matunda Village in Uasin Gishu County in Kenya. Girl Child has been using other unconventional sources to meet our operational costs, and some of these sources include a farming project. Since we started, we have been having a farming project where we have a 10-acre farm where we cultivate maize and beans, and after selling this farm produce, we earn some income which support us in our operational costs. We also have a table banking activity where we lend out small business loans, and to those who loan the money pay us back with a small interest, and this also help in supporting our operational costs. Girl Child Counseling Women Group activities focuses in 4 major areas, which are nutrition, economic empowerment, HIV/AIDS education, and voluntary testing and counseling. In nutrition, we focus in supporting young widows who are living with HIV/AIDS and have young children. These ladies or these young mothers, we support them with milk goat or dairy goat. We give them a pregnant milk goat, and after the goat gives birth, it starts giving them milk, which support their nutrition and helps them to adhere to their ARVs treatment. And in the process, it helps them in preventing mother-to-child transmission of HIV. In the area of economic empowerment, we target young girls who are out of schools and who do not have any vocational training or marketable skills that can enable them earn a decent living. We identify these girls and provide them with vocational training in hairdressing, tailoring, beadwork, or carpet making. After the training, the girls get employment, or they are sometimes supported to start their own businesses, which helps them get a decent way of earning income. And this ensures that their vulnerability to engaging in risky lifestyles that can increase their risk to HIV infection is reduced. In the area of HIV/AIDS education, we focus on teenagers both in and out of schools. In the villages, we focus teenagers who are out of schools, where we start village health clubs. In these village health clubs, we have parents and village elders who reach out to the young people and they educate them on HIV prevention. In the HIV testing and counseling, we reach the teenagers in villages through door-to-door testing. And those in schools, we carry out school outreaches. And these help ensure that both teenagers in and out of schools know their status. The main aim of this activity is to empower the teenagers to know their HIV status. And this helps them in the prevention of HIV. As those who are positive, they know how to live positively, and those that test negative know the precautions to take to ensure that they maintain the negative status. When Egmont came on board in the year 2015, they have supported all these activities. And through the support, we have been able to reach out to more beneficiaries. We have seen the lives of young women and teenagers in our community changing for the better. In the running of the day-to-day activities of our organization, we have embraced working with volunteers. And these volunteers include village elders, community health workers. We have people who we have worked with or who have benefited from our organization, these being former beneficiaries. We also have school teachers, and we also have the people we have trained as anti-stigma champions in our villages. In our case, we classify our volunteers as people who we work with in the field without any monetary gain. Our major support to them being to facilitate the operation of the activities. Village elders have been among the volunteers that we started working with when we started our organization. The village elders being part of the local authority and being people who are well known by their community make it easy for us to be accepted in the villages. Village elders also support us in baseline survey. During the survey, they help identify the people that are right for our activities. And this makes it very easy for us to reach out to the right beneficiaries without using much cost in doing the baseline survey. The community health workers have been very supportive to our activities. They help us with follow-up, especially to the young women living with HIV. They ensure that the women are adhering to their treatment. They also ensure that the women are taking good care of the children in the process of trying to prevent mother-to-child transmission. When we come to the former beneficiaries, they have been helping us as big mobilizers for our activities, and they are also ambassadors of our work. We also have school teachers. The school teachers have been so supportive, helping reach out to the teenagers in the schools with the HIV/AIDS education. We train the teachers on how to reach out to the students with HIV education, and when they go back to their schools, they start school health clubs. And during the school health clubs, they reach out to the teenagers with information. We only facilitate what is required to ensure that the health club is going on. The other group of volunteers we use are anti-stigma champions. In this group, we train parents and village elders on how to reach out to teenagers out of schools with information on HIV prevention and also on how to fight stigma. And after the training, they go back to their villages and they start village health clubs and church health clubs. During these health clubs, they reach out to the teenagers and also parents on how to fight stigma. To teenagers, they reach them with the information on how to change their behaviors to ensure that HIV infection is controlled. In conclusion, the overall benefits we have seen working with volunteers in our organization is that we have been able to cut down the operational costs We have also ensured that there is little resistance of our activities in the community, and this has ensured that our activities have been effectively implemented in the field. We would like to encourage other organizations to embrace the use of volunteers in their programs, as this would help ensure that they cut down on their running costs and also ensure smooth running of their activities. Thank you.